That was a good goal. Good goal.
Yo, what's going on, Team Tweety? I hope you're all super well. Oh man, it's game day. I'm feeling good, but the only thing that's feeling bad is my knees. Alright, we'll get a knee update. Alrighty, knee number 1 hurts the much. It is so bad. This one kills even just when I'm straight and putting weight on my legs, so that's no good. And knee number 2 doesn't hurt as bad. It's still, I don't know, it looks pretty bad. This one kills. I think it's just because the scabbing's gone away. I don't think it's infected. I've been making sure that I've been treating it. But it is game day, which is so exciting. One of the things I love to do and have been doing lately since I sort of changed up my routine to make sure I have more time before I leave in order to be composed for the game. That's kind of the aim with it. I love to just come in here, do some stretches, chill out in the sun, no phone. I just close my eyes and just almost meditate, I guess. Visualize a little bit of what I'm gonna do in the game, but that's what I'll be doing now, and then we'll catch you in the car with Papa Tweety, the man. In the car with the man, Papa Tweety, mate, how you going?
Good.
Feeling good about today?
Oh, well, it'll be interesting. Top of the table.
Yeah. Well, close to.
Close to.
We got Luce. How you going?
Good.
Are you excited for the game today?
Yeah.
She's beside herself.
Yeah.
Excited.
Ecstatic, look at you. Wow.
Can't help it.
And then we're gonna have Matt right there very soon, so we'll catch up with him. Oi, oi, who's this geezer? Oi, oi. How you going?
Good, man. Good.
See ya. How you going? I wanted something from Coles, but you're a bit late.
Oh, hold on, man.
Come on, mate. We're gonna run late. Get in.
I'm late. Got Papa Tweety.
Hey there.
How are you, mate? You well?
Good, thank you.
Good. Loose.
Hello. How you going?
You good?
6 minutes to go left in the trip. We got the man, Matty. How you going, mate?
I'm good. That was a bad angle, that
Yeah,
one.
I'm trying to reach up here. Do you want to hold it?
Yeah, I will, yeah.
Don't miss the chance shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, concentrate, shall.
So, Matty, same record as every other week.
Yeah.
Broken record, we are.
No, we changed it now. We're doing well. We're in good form.
3 from 4, which is funny because I forgot the first win that we had, which was against Sydney Uni.
Yeah.
But today we have Eddie back, so it could be a change of lineup. How are you feeling about that? You could be back in the midfield or in centre back.
No, I'm not that lucky. I don't know. Probably a good problem for Tony Basher to have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose as a coach, you'd rather have good players that you've got to fit in than struggling to put a team together, I guess. So
100%.
it's a good dilemma.
Supposed to be a decent field. Grass pitch. I heard the grass was incredible.
Yeah,
That's my job to talk about that.
yeah.
Well, I'm just giving a premature sort of.
Yeah, but nobody cares about your ground review, Sheldon.
You
That's
know nothing
Papa
about
Tweety's
ground
job.
reviews.
I quit.
That's my job.
I quit.
Yeah, good.
Where do we turn off?
So
4 kilometres.
this is now my vlog. Yeah, so I looked at the pitch. I thought it was an artificial pitch. That's how good it looked online. So
What do you prefer, artificial or
grass? I'm old school grass.
But
My bones are too old to play on plastic pitches. I get bad legs.
Is that the reason, just because of that, or do you think the ball runs better, or what?
No, it's the only nice thing about it is it's as close as you'll get to playing in a professional pitch. That's obviously maintained every day.
Yeah.
So the roll of the ball is a bit truer rather than finding the odd bubble, but I don't really mind, to be fair, as long as it's green.
Yeah. Well, let's get a win. We'll catch you in the changing room.
You can have your you can have your
back in the
vlog
night.
back.
It's your vlog. I don't want it.
I don't have to do it. Don't quit. You're doing well.
Look at him. Who are you sending that to, Mum? I said to Papa Tweety you should film up here. Anyway. Oh, it's a huge pitch, eh? He doesn't want to talk to me.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't. Oh, yeah. It's big,
No, it's a big pitch. Oh, Papa Tweety could go over on this thing. On that thing just up there. Bang. I don't know if he will though. Yeah, it's a decent pitch.
Hi there. Saturday night in the suburbs. Dusk. Must be time for the Papa Tweety ground rant. I'll tell you what, the ground here is not too bad. We're at the SD Raiders home ground in Moorebank. They're coming second, Sheldon just said, didn't he? And it's pretty good, a nice grass pitch. I'll show you a bit of it. The ground is okay, but I'm going to give these guys a fail on the basis of their unfriendliness. Anyway, I'll explain that in a minute. Let's have a look. So there we go, lovely suburban grass pitch surrounded by trees. Beautiful. Grass looks good. It's actually got a bit of a concave shape so that the water runs down the sides. I'm sure it drains well in the rain, but very dry today. Should run fast and true, I think. And over here we have these seats, although there are 3 rows of seats and they're actually undercover, which is a lot better than some of the grounds we've been to. But no height, maybe a metre at the back, which is where I'm going to have to video from. But look at this, 2 metres of dirt here at the end. I'd rather video from here, but I don't like videoing from the end of the ground. Why couldn't they have put 2 metres of dirt over there and put the seats on top of it? It's beyond me why they don't think about height at a sports ground. And then I got here and I looked up here and I thought, wow, look at that clubhouse. It's got a balcony on it. I could video from there. I'd even stand on the roof. Anyway, I'll tell you that story in a second. Beautiful. So I go up behind the clubhouse and I find an official from the SD Raiders. And I say to him, I'm videoing for Parramatta. Could I possibly video from the balcony out there? And he just looks at me and he goes, no. I give him my friendliest face and I just look at him and he says, we don't allow anybody. So I walked away. How's that? Why couldn't you allow someone to video from up there? What's the problem, man? Anyway, fail. I take back everything I said. When I did the ground review, I didn't realise that they had this. How about that? A videographer platform. And a really good one at that. I'll certainly get nice height there. I'm a very happy man now. Goodbye. Part 3. They kicked me off the platform. Now I'm really unhappy man. They said they built it for the coaches and threw me out. So here I am over the other side. No height. I'll do my best, but I'm not happy.
Righto, welcome to today's game day. As you can see, today's game day is powered by Stepzz. Go and get yourself some grip socks or resistance bands, www.stepzz.co. Starting off the match, poor little ball over the top. I saw some space in behind, but at the end of the day, my player was not running there. Now, this was a game where it was just very difficult for us to get into the game. They were just keeping possession, and to be honest, they killed us. We played a different formation, and you can see it's 17 minutes, and I've had 3 touches on the ball, one of them being off the kickoff. So they were definitely dominating, and it was tough for our formation to play against theirs. And that's why, that's why they're top place. That's why they're doing so well. Here, what I spoke about the other day, a little pass and move away to try and create space. We'll see that a little bit more later on. Now here, this is the sort of thing which absolutely killed us. This switch. And so I'm playing as an 8, and I now have to press their left back, which drags me out of the space. And I tell you what, on top of that, it's a lot of running. And we changed formation in the second half, but I ran 5.6 kilometers in this first half, which is the most I've ever run in a first half before. Now that led to their first goal. It was tough. Yeah, like you can see I was knackered. I had to, because the ball switched was from the right to the left. But here, huge thank you to the sponsors over at Stepzz. But they played great ball through, and I think, if we have a right winger there, then we can definitely close them down a lot easier. And that's kind of how they exploited us. So I spoke with a couple of guys afterwards, like Matty, and it was a different formation for us that we just weren't used to. So as soon as we switched back to normal, I think we started to do much, much better. Still playing as an 8 here. I played 4 positions throughout this game. So dribbling with the ball, and then again, pass and move. That's what I love, man, and that's what's helping that's what Jonah has been helping me so much with. Just that little pass and then move in behind. Best bit of play by me in the half, just in behind. And again, it's difficult. It was very difficult for us to get onto the ball. So here, I've now moved out to left wing, and I kicked myself so hard when I made that pass. It wasn't even a pass. I was doing so well, just little touches in behind, and now all of a sudden I want to do a big switch for no reason. Here, I just want to keep the ball because we haven't had much of it. I played to our defensive midfielder. I know he can hold that up, and then we can just keep it and enjoy a little bit of the ball. Here, where am I? Okay, so I'm still left wing. So this is where we've changed to a 4-3-3, and I found a bit more freedom there. I was able to get on the ball with a bit of stamina, I would say. In the last position, I was running. By the time I got on the ball, it was tired. But here, we get a nice little bit of play. And I think we're just playing in our comfortable sort of positions, and it worked out much better for us going forward, especially. So look, it started to work, and we did some good things. Nice little interception there. Just reading the eyes of the defender and where he wants to play it. That's so important when a defender or an attacker, anyone is looking to play the ball. Look at his eyes and see where he's looking, and maybe you can just snatch that ball. Have a guy close to me, so I just played into our midfielder, knowing that we can easily switch it out to the other side and then possibly create an overload or some sort of opportunity over on that side. They go forward here. Nice little ball in behind. Fake shot, and they have a guy free on the back post for the easiest tap-in, easiest goal of his life, and he taps it home very nicely. So again, thank you to the guys over at Stepzz. Whew, damn, that animation though, for sponsoring this video and sponsoring this goal. Bang. Whew, what a finish. What an absolute goal. If you guys don't know, Stepzz is my own brand. But anyway, we're still in the first half. This is a bit of added time. So I get the ball over in behind and I go down. Man, oh my goodness. So it was a free kick and then it became a penalty because the linesman said, okay, penalty. I step up, I say, yep, give me the ball, I'm ready. So I get the ball, it's late in the half, you can see 46th minute. Now my question is, and I asked the ref, how is this not a yellow or a red card? It should be a red. And he said, oh, there were other players around. And I went, man, I was going to finish that with my right foot and he's pushed me in the back. So we'll watch it again. I was going to finish on this touch and he's pushed me. There's no one around to stop my shot except the keeper. In my opinion, that is 100% a red card. Now, you guys know me, the one step. This is what I perfected, and I haven't practiced it in a long time. And when you don't practice something, you become worse at it. Oh, man. It sucked. I decided for whatever reason to go to the left, and it wasn't because of whatever happened. Guys were pumping me up at halftime, but it was the worst feeling ever, knowing that I let the team down. I would have loved to go into the half at 2-1. It would have been the best result for us to then come out and then go out fighting. But I had to lift my head up. I was so down in the dumps, man, but I knew I had to come out and really perform in this second half. It was the most important thing. Otherwise, you know, what was the point of me even coming back on the field? So, nice little touch before that, and I go 1v1 with this defender, a couple of little step overs, and see a guy there to receive the ball. We do a little bit of play on the edge of the box, and then we'll let this play, and I think this leads to a pretty good situation where Soshi nearly makes a great run onside, and he slips. Oh man, he was so close. I was just there, I went, wow, that was real close. They do a nice little bit of play through, and they open us up to make it 3-0. That was kind of a killer blow for us, but man, you look 68th minute, there's still a ton of time, and again, 68th minute, I haven't done a whole lot in this half, but we take it over to the Stepzz replay, and you can see brilliant finish into the left corner. Steph didn't have too much chance there. You know, it's a one-on-one. You've got to try and do your best, and he definitely did. He pulled out some miraculous saves today. Very good keeper. Great switch by Ahmed. I take my touch down, kind of drive at this defender, and I know I want to shoot there, and bang, your boy scores from about 25 yards out is my guess. I don't really know a whole lot about the yardage system, but I was pumped. Look, it sucks I can't celebrate a goal like that, but I messed up in the first half, and as you guys know, I scored 2 goals in this game, but I would much prefer to have scored that penalty and only scored 1 goal, because that 2-1 lead is much better than, that 2-1 deficit is much better than a 3-1 deficit. But with the Stepzz replay, you can see top corner, keeper just got fingertips to it. It was a great finish. What more can I say? So here again, I'm working hard. I'm a workhorse trying to work for my team. I know, like, I want to win this game. I know there's time. I keep looking at the clock and going, there's 15 minutes. We can win this match. I just keep looking. I go, I know we can win. Great little switch again by Ahmed. I pick up the ball, take my touch inside, and then look for a switch ball, and we get our left winger 1v1 with this guy. He decides to cut in. Oh, it would have been a good goal. It would have been a very good goal. And if we score that 78th minute, damn, it's close. But we're creating. And then these guys go through. Steph, great save. Oh, keeper, amazing. This guy goes through. Bang, and bang, key. Oh, mate, Steph's save there was incredible. And I thought he kept them out, but then that little tap in. And they make it 4-1. That was kind of a killer blow. And we take it over to the replay booth, and we can see Steph, what a left hand that is to stop the ball from going out. But unfortunate that they were able to get the follow-up there and make it 4-1. Now, they do a switch ball here. I'm still working, man. I want to try and do my best to help make up for what happened. And, you know, my head was so down. But what we take away from this, my positive, here I'm trying to make something happen. It's 4-1. Let's try and dribble. Let's see something. These guys were really parking the bus at this point. So it's just creating something. You play to what the time is on the scoreboard and then what the score is as well. But the thing is, I missed a penalty and my head was down. I almost just didn't even want to come out of the field. I wanted to literally like die in the change room. I didn't want to show my face again. I was that frustrated that I let myself down, let the team down more importantly. And I was so angry, man. But to come out and really flip the switch, that's something that I was very happy about. And a lot of players credited me for that. But we'll get onto that a little bit later. So Foffy, it was like it wasn't even a headbutt. It was very, very soft, and he picks up a red card in the 88th minute. It was a very soft red card, in my opinion. Is it? Yeah, like, it's a headbutt, but it was soft. I don't know. I wasn't too close on the action, and from that, it's difficult to say. But nonetheless, he picks up a red card, and we go down to 10 men in the 88th minute. So 90th minute, this again, little pass and then quick movement, bang, and get in behind the defender, giving myself a bit of room, giving the player on the ball a bit of room, and I continue my run forward. Still running, get the ball. This guy kind of slide tackles. I keep going, and I see this guy on the back stick, and I just put it a little bit too far behind him. I should have been putting that landing on the back stick, but hey, unfortunate, bad ball by me. I should have got my head up and seen where he was running instead of just looking at where he was. Because I looked up, saw where he was, played it, and I didn't look at where his run was going. Now, here, good little first touch. Take it down the line, make that defender fall over. Bang! Oof, keeper pulls off a decent stave, but at the end of the day, it was right at him, so it wasn't amazing. Eddie picks up the ball here. I'm looking for it. I pick it up. Guy comes close to me. I drag two defenders in, and we keep the ball. It's 93rd minute. I think there was 6 minutes of added time. And, yeah, this game went on for a while, I tell you that much. Red cards, injuries, substitution issues. And here, pick up the ball on the edge of the box. Bang! Oh, my God. But, you know what? I'm stoked with that goal. But, again, I would much rather have one goal with that penalty than have those two goals. Look, they're two bangers. They were two very good goals, but I want to win. I don't care how many goals I get. We need a win. So we take it to the Stepzz replay. Man, edge of the box, instinct. Just pick it up on the left foot, right foot. I just know where I want to put it. It is so top corner. The keeper doesn't even dive. Like both top corner goals, quality finishes. Again, I go back to the penalty though. I need to finish those, and I think that's something I'll be working on. Just a penalty, 6 penalties a day, or 6 penalties every time I go to the park with goals. Just work on it, and then that's it. Just so that I'm in the habit. I haven't practiced them in a long time, and that's what really let me down. I thought I'd be able to continue. But 94th minute, again, still working hard. Win the ball back from my team straight from kickoff. There might be a chance to win, but unfortunately, no. Shake hands with the other team, and that's how the game ends. It's 4-2, and look, all the guys, everyone, the other team, coaches, my players were saying grade 2 goals, but it's frustrating walking away with a loss. Very, very frustrating. And here you can see I speak with the keeper, and he says, look, on a personal note, quality from you. The way you went in, you missed the penalty, and saying that I was so down, and then to come out and perform like that, it's a credit to myself. And that's what I'm happy with, and that's what I'm going to take away from this. It's a loss, but these guys are top of the table, so it's not an easy game, but I'll be walking away from this game going and knowing that I can turn my performances around like that. So that's the benefit to take away from here. That's why I'm a little bit happy. At the end of the day, it's a game of football. I always want to win, but that's going to be the video. I'll catch you guys next time.